Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday, and welcome to this episode of Daily Dose of Good News. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Katherine Parker is someone that I got to know on Facebook as a publicist and photographer. But on Wednesday, October the 29th, she joined us in not only breaking the Guinness World Record for most TV interviews in 12 hours, but also to share a bit of her story, why Natchez is such a place that she loves, but also what she has to say about the people, what all of us can learn. Enjoy this conversation with Katherine Parker. So you love Natchez. I know that from Facebook.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is so my place.
What made you fall in love with it?
Oh, so I don't know if it was the sunsets or the people or all of the above. The people, I want to say, is probably the greatest part of it.
Mm.
I'm a public relations practitioner, and for me, I need to be around people who are just real and raw with life.
Mm.
I'm not around a bunch of people who they're so stuck in the air that they can't see the forest and the trees separating. Okay.
Right.
They really do have a real understanding of, hey, we all have struggles, but we're going to pull through this thing together. It can be a hard market to get into, but once you're there, it's almost like they wrap their arms around you, everything they have, and they cocoon you, and they love on you and they support you. They're all about shop local. We buy from each other. We purchase, we support each other. I sponsor events if I can't, if they can't hire, maybe I can shoot or I can do something to help the community. And we're all like that, y'all. When I tell people Natchez is this way, it is for me, it is this way. Somebody asked me in a news interview, I think last year, why Natchez? And I asked, why not Natchez?
Yeah.
It is one of the most, I want to say, inclusive cities that I've ever visited in the state. And I've been a lot of places.
Yeah.
And so for Natchez, it's, they don't care what color you are. They don't care what your gender identity. They don't care. They just like, come on, let's do this. And that for me is wonderful. They don't care about religion and all this. We have plenty to offer people, and they're not looking down their noses.
So that ties into the next question I have for you, Katherine, because even though we haven't met in person, I know you love people. How did that play a role into your becoming a publicist?
I think being able to see people when working for the Mississippi Department of Mental Health as a peer support specialist, being able to see behind the scenes, being able to see things from a disparity perspective, being able to see people, and I'm not going to go into it here, but being able to see some really, really rough situations for individuals, it gave me such a reality. And even before that, I wasn't exactly raised with a lot of money and stuff. So I just had this love and this heart for people that I think was just intrinsic. And so that carried on through from my college days on into mental health, and then, eventually running my company full time.
Love that. You added another title to your name this year. I know I bought my copy, that being the title of author. How does that feel?
I don't know if anybody is like seeing my face or whatever, but like I'm different. And the Lord has always spoken to my heart. And everybody's faith, if you believe in whatever you believe, that's you and whoever. But for me, my faith is a huge part of my life. And with the Lord directing my steps, if you buy the book, it's like $10 on Amazon, y'all. It's powerful. It's a little bitty short book, and it's powerful. God gave me this title to write I wrote this within 6 hours.
Wow.
A 5-chapter book within 6 hours, which is so phenomenal because God's like, hey, this is what you're supposed to do. So it feels surreal. I feel like I knew that I would always write. My grandmother told me I would be an author.
Really?
She did. She prophesied over me. And I said, no, ma'am, I won't. I will be a singer. I was singing some Whitney Houston, y'all. I was. Me and Whitney, we were this. And, in the bathroom with the little tape recorder, And she was like, She said, you're going to be a writer. I said, I am not. And she said, you are too. And I'm a writer.
Yeah, you are. And the
Yes.
book's right here on Amazon. I know I got my copy. Sharing what's on your mind can be scary, though. Katherine, I've learned that myself as well. What has helped you to do it? Because you're very transparent, especially in your posts on social. You don't mind sharing what you're feeling. What helps you to do that?
I will be quite frank, falling in line with this. I was that person, believe it or not, who was quite reserved for a little while. And working in mental health, working in the Department of Mental Health's system of care, it was a requirement to share our stories. So because it was a requirement, it forced me out of my box, out of my comfort zone. And so from there, I started getting more comfortable with it. And now it's like, this is a part of who I am. And I found that sharing a part of who we are helps other people. And if it helps other people, then it's worth it to me.
Yeah, I love that. I love it. And sharing is definitely important. So challenges do come. This is your fifth question, Katherine. What helps you with perspective when it comes to challenges?
The Lord, and it's the good Lord. Between that and just, paying attention to my surroundings, remaining cognizant as best I can of the things taking place, and trying to respect every single person as a human, no matter what is believed or not believed, no matter where they come from. I love facts, and I'm going to dig and find them, share them. And if we disagree, then we disagree. Not everybody's going to like the same toilet paper.
Right.
We all agree we need it, though, right?
Right. Exactly. So your bonus question is, who is a client you would love to work with? I want to know this person. Who is a client you would love to work with?
Brene Brown. She doesn't need me, but my God, I need her. Okay. Let's just be real. Like, Brene Brown has been a huge part of my growth journey. I'm a domestic violence survivor. And so listening to some of her work has been huge. If I had to pick one person, it'd be Brene Brown.
Love it. Again, everyone, Katherine Parker, let's give her a hand. I appreciate you, Katherine. Thank you so much. Katherine, thank you so much for sharing with us on that big day. And I think one of the big takeaways from that I took away from what Katherine said is not to be afraid to use your voice to do what you know is right and to pursue that which really does drive you. She's been able to do that and to also show other people what's possible along the way. We appreciate you all joining us for this episode of Daily Dose of Good News. Even though it's a holiday week, I will be with you guys all throughout this week. If you missed any of our past episodes, don't worry. You guys can go over to dailydoseofgoodnews.com. That's dailydoseofgoodnews.com. That's our YouTube playlist. Until next time, make sure you guys continue to be able to share good news with others and pour into them along the way. Take care.